Alright, welcome back to Amatsutsumi. So sleepy. As I lifted up my foot to keep a big yawn down. I had been busy with a bunch of things since the morning, so I was tired. Being mindful of Suzuka, building relations with Kyouko and Mana. Well, that one thing seemed to have improved quite a bit by making donuts. Even now, Kyouko and Mana were discussing shoujo manga and gradually expanding their conversation. That's awesome. Maybe seeing that had put me at ease. Or because it was after a meal, I was suddenly very sleepy. I'd probably wake up if I got in bed. It'd probably feel good to go to sleep like this. But there was still housework left to do, so I couldn't just go to sleep. Mana wasn't likely going to help, so I couldn't ask Kyouko to help either. Oh right, Kokoro is... What? The instant I pictured Kokoro's face, I heard that voice. Kokoro's scream? When that thought occurred to me, my sleepiness instantly blew away. I rushed to the source of the voice. Inside the house, it wasn't likely anything life-threatening, but Kokoro's voice was not something casual. Kokoro? Without slowing my momentum, I dashed straight to the washroom. Yeah? Kokoro, are you alright? What happened? Yes? A wild boar?
イノシシよりも豚さんで、お腹とカニの腕がぷっくりじゃなくて。兄さん、どうして入ってきてるの？
Because you were screaming?
そうなんだ。心配かけてごめんね。でもなくて、私、裸だから。
Don't say that again. Yuta was going to kill me. Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah.
何言ってるの？
Yeah.
恥ずかしいから、早く出て行って。
Kokoro? Before I could warn her it was dangerous, Kokoro stepped off the platform. I had the feeling of something sitting on top of my body. My back is on the floor. Yay. That's how I know I'm pinned under Kokoro. With our expression running down, she stands up as if sleepwalking. Are we back to normal? Forget what you did and go take a bath.
お風呂に入るね。
Then she suddenly entered the bathroom. Seeing that, I took a deep breath of relief. Well, this was something I had done to know Kokoro's feelings. In the end, everything happened mostly according to their pace. Others had said that I was underestimating Kokoro. Kokoro, my sister, is a little girl! Yes! Oh god, my little heart. Chapter 4, Kyouko. We're doing little things with everybody but Kyouko, by the way. Yay. It's the start of a new week. It goes without saying that I walked to school with Kyouko this morning. That the need to be within 10 minutes of our adult times can be surprisingly inconvenient in various ways. When either of us had to go to the bathroom, we both had to we both had to ask to be excused at the same time. Kyouko will have to skip PE, or I'll have to set up some way for us to stay together using my kotodama. It's looking like it will be pretty difficult to continue this lifestyle for very long. But more importantly, I've been dropped with a bombshell. Not story related, but the good one.
まあ。
Kyouko's behavior is starting to become a problem. It's been 3 days since Suzuka appeared and now there's some amount of variation in her expressions. I can understand why Kyouko feels so happy about it. But while she's trying to be careful not to interact with Suzuka in front of other people, Kyouko is so happy to be with her that she often slips. Meaning that to other people it looks like she's creepily talking to herself. The atmosphere in the classroom is a little tense. Our classmates aren't actively avoiding Kyouko, but it's obvious that they are paying attention to her odd behavior. I should warn her during the next break. As soon as the bell rings, I go to Kyoko's desk. Hey Kyouko, can you come with me for a minute?
Hi.
And she nods. I take her hand and lead her out of the classroom. I can feel people staring at us holding hands, but I ignore them for now. I lead her into an empty corner of the hallway. There's nobody around here, so there's no risk of us being overheard.
Makoto-kun?
When I stop walking, she cocks her head to the side in confusion. Next to her, Suzuka is looking at me with a similar expression. Sorry about that. I was just a little concerned. I think you're interacting with Suzuka a little bit too much in front of other people. She covers her mouth with her hand as her face clouds. It seems she gets my drift.
ごめんなさい。気をつけていたつもりだったんですけど。出てました？
Not just me. It's not just me. It's clear that everyone in the class can tell something's up. They look at you and see you laughing to yourself, looking surprised, and so on. She hangs her head and slumps her shoulders. Suzuka looks curiously at Kyoko's reaction. I understand what you're so excited about being with her though. As I continue, I look down at Suzuka. It's clear that her self-awareness is growing over time. Until just a little while ago, she seemed like a doll. But now she's able to react when people talk to her. Thanks to her, you've become much more cheerful. And I think that's great. It's just, I think you should avoid letting that show in front of other people.
はい。Makoto-kunの言う通りですね。ごめんなさい。
That was like a jelly boyfriend type of thing for the year.
昔と同じ失敗をしてしまうところでした。気をつけます。周りを気味悪がらせていたら、ますます友達になってくれる人なんていなくなっちゃいますよね。
As long as you understand, that's good enough for me. I'm not mad at her or anything. Baka, it's just things are going so well for you right now, so I feel bad to have to warn you over something stupid like this.
はい、ご忠告ありがとうございます。
She nods in assent, then turns back to look at Suzuka.
ごめんね、鈴鹿。あなたの相手がここではできないの。
Does Suzuka understand what Kyouko is saying or not? I can't just tell by looking.
いい子だから、なるべくおとなしくしていてね。帰ったら、また遊ぼうね。
They are really like a pair of sisters.
本当に、何から何までありがとうございます。気合を入れて、気をつけますね。
They are. Thankfully, she seems to be taking me seriously, but... Well, if things really start looking bad, I'll help you out, so don't stress out too much over it. Knowing Kyouko, she could very well take me a little too seriously, try too hard, and make things worse.
いえ、ただでさえ誠くんにはご迷惑をおかけしているのに、これ以上は。
She waves her hands, flustered. I don't see it that way. I've come this far to help her, so I might as well go all the way. Anyway, just try to be careful, that's all. Okay, let's go back.
はい。
She agrees verbally, but for some reason she doesn't start walking. She clutches my hand, trembling. Kyouko? What's wrong?
ごめんなさい。足がすくんじゃって。
This isn't good. I remember Kokoro explaining that people used to think Kyouko was weird in grade school since she would talk to ghosts in front of other people. In front of people, just people, no others. All people. My warning might have made her remember her social trauma from back then. It's alright, I'm here, and so is Suzuka. Don't worry. I whisper the kotodama into her ear and adjust my grip on her hand. Suzuka takes Kyoko's other hand as if imitating me. Kyoko's expression immediately changes to a smile.
今の言霊ですよね。
Yes, but a pretty weak one. How do you feel? Do you think you can walk now?
はい、もう大丈夫です。本当にありがとうございます。
She happily steps forward. The trembling of her legs has completely stopped. Great, keep going. Unfortunately, we're too late. As soon as we come into the door, an obvious murmur spreads through the class. Of course, we can't exactly turn around and leave again at this point. Kyouko and I make our way back to our desks, trying our best to ignore the stares. And a few moments later, the teacher arrives and class begins. Suzuka must be staying still, since I can see that Kyouko isn't making any strange motions or talking to thin air anymore. The lesson goes by smoothly. Once it's over, I start to go back to Kyoko's desk again. I'm worried that if I leave her alone in this kind of atmosphere, she'll start getting nervous again. But before I can leave, Koichi comes by my desk to talk.
なあ、お前。もしかして、朝比奈と付き合うことにしたのか?
Not really, why? By going out with, he means to ask whether Kyouko and I are lovers. Oh, right, I don't know what that means. Thank you for the explanation, I guess. She and I are friends, but we aren't lovers. We've never talked to each other about love, either.
いや、そうか。まあ、そうじゃないかとは、なんとなく思ったが。ほら、さっき手を引いて出て行って、また手を引いて戻ってきただろ? しかも今朝は一緒に登校したらしいって噂も聞いたしな。
Ah, I see. That must mean people here consider those to be things that lovers do. I also get the feeling that several nearby classmates are eavesdropping on my conversation with Koichi. Will we tell them to fuck off or not?
まあでも、
Guess not.
お前が違うって言うなら別にいいんだ。
I mean, I don't think we are. Kyouko, we aren't lovers, are we? Kyouko is sitting at her desk and watching us talk, so I throw her that question to her.
はい、もちろんです。そんな、私なんかが誠くんとお付き合いするなんて、あまりにも恐れ多いですし、お友達になっていただいただけでも、身に余る光栄なのに恋人なんて、とても。
She shrinks into her chair and looks down at her desk. She agrees with me. I don't think her explanation leaves any room for doubt, but for some reason, Koichi's smile looks a little ironic.
その割には下の名前で呼び合ってるんじゃないか。
Well, we are friends after all.
ま、お前はそうなんだろうな。
He mutters as he glances at Kyouko.
今日の朝比奈の様子がおかしかった原因はそこかと思っちまってな。
What is?
朝比奈の方には友達以上の意識があるんじゃないかと思ったってことさ。
I doubt it. I know that Suzuka is the reason behind her strange behavior today. But hang on a minute. Does this mean that Kyoko's behavior can be explained away by this misconception? Well, I can't predict the future. We do get along well. She even made donuts for Mama.
ほう
Yeah. I hear people whispering,
I knew it! See, they're practically family already!
out of the corner of my eye. I guess a glimpse of Mama, who had been ignoring the solo records, and see her eyebrow twitch slightly. So what I'm saying is, there's always a possibility! I mean, we're in the same class. So there's even a possibility you might go out with her one day, don't you think?
それはねえよ。
He mutters in a low voice before continuing in a more normal tone.
いや、俺にはもう彼女がいるって前に言ったろ。
Why did his face cloud over for just a moment? Does he have something against Kyouko?
の
Kyouko looks up from her desk with a determined look on her face and interrupts us.
誠くんが私なんかと噂になったらご迷惑だと思うので、ちゃんと言っておきます。私、確かに誠くんに憧れています。でもそれは、誠くんが転校してきてすぐに友達を作っていたのを見て、すごいな、羨ましいなって思ったからで、どうやったら私も誠くんみたいにみんなと仲良くできるのか、秘訣を教えてもらいたい。つまり、弟子入りみたいなものなんです。だから、誤解しないでください。
The whole class fell silent for a moment, particularly because she made her declaration in a louder voice than anyone usually heard from her. But within seconds, the whole class starts giggling. They're not laughing maliciously. It's more like they're laughing in relief. And I don't think their reaction is about my love life. I hear more whispers. Asashina-san just wanted to make friends. So she wasn't just being aloof. Suddenly realizing what she's done, Kyouko blushes deeply and buries her face in her desk again.
そうか。なるほどな。
Koichi nods with a strangely refreshed expression.
くだらない話をして悪かったな。
Koichi? He doesn't answer and returns to his seat, waving goodbye. I never quite followed his thinking during our conversation, but it seems like the whole class's attitude towards Kyouko has improved a little now. And I think that's a wonderful development. Yeah. That change in attitude bore fruit almost immediately. As soon as lunch break started, I saw several classmates crowd around Kyoko's desk. He had brought textbooks and notes, so I assumed they were asking her for help understanding some practical parts of the lesson. Had you never seen this happen before? Now that the classmates have left, Kyouko sits back in her chair and sighs, with a satisfied expression on her face. It looks like you got a good chance to speak to all those people. I walk up to her desk, and when she sees me, her face lights up.
はい、おかげさまで。
But your honest feelings actually help, so no, don't thank me. Are you teaching them something?
そうです。授業で先生の説明が今一つよくわからなかったから教えてほしいって言われて、順を追って最初から説明したらよくわかったってすごく感謝されました。
That's great.
はい。本当は前から話してみたいと思ってたんだけど、近寄りがたい雰囲気だったから言われました。一人が好きで 友達なんか煩わしいから欲しくないのかと思ってたって。
She knocks on her temple with one hand, smiling shyly.
私、自分で友達を遠ざけていたんですね。本当に反省です。
I'm glad all those misconceptions were put to rest. Her passionate declaration earlier seemed wary off the cuff. I think that's probably what made it so effective.
ええ、どうも私、結構お高く泊まった人だと思われてたみたいです。自分では考えたこともなかったんですけど。
I can certainly believe that people might get that impression if they only saw her from afar and never talked to her. She's beautiful, gets good grades, has a special air about her, rarely talks to anyone, and on top of that, she's a shrine maiden rumored to have special powers. Now that I've become more used to the school environment, I can start to see how out of place she must look to everyone else. Of course, the same goes for me and Vanna, and the class accepted us readily enough. They're all friendly people. So maybe the odds were always on Kyoko's side. All she needed was some kind of opportunity to break the ice. Well then, to help erase that impression of you, why don't you try to actively dispel it? The more odd things she does, the more she'll be pushing people away. Conversely, the more things she does, the more she'll be attracting them to her. Why don't you start by eating lunch together with us in the classroom? That way, we'll see that you can be talkative with your friends.
なるほど。
The more people see her laughing and talking with people, the more their impression of her will improve. But if you don't want to, that's fine too. I'm not forcing you.
嫌だなんてそんな、むしろ光栄です。ただ、お兄ちゃん、お腹が空いたわ。早くお昼にしましょう。
Of course you are. Sure, Kyoko's joining us today.
そう。
Mana simply nods in reply without asking any more.
すみません。私なんかがご一緒させていただいて。別に構わないわよ。あなたの作ったドーナツ、本当に美味しかったし。
That was right. The donuts really have pushed Kyoko a few dozen rungs up the ladder in Mana's mind.
ありがとうございます。
You mean down her stomach?
実は今日もおやつ用に少し作ってきたんですけど、いかがですか？いただくわ。
I think I've got it. Gimme. Oh yeah, hey Koichi, do you want to join us? I got to Koichi, who is getting up from his desk.
ああ、俺は遠慮しとくわ。今日はちょっとそういう気分じゃないんだ。せっかく誘ってくれたのに悪いな。
Okay, that's too bad. But oh well, maybe some other time.
あ、
He glances briefly at Kyoko and leaves the classroom. Kyoko looks a little put out. This isn't the first time I've thought this, but I wonder if something happened between Kyoko and Koichi in the past.
I would like to know that too! Guys!
I'll have to ask one of them when I get the chance.
You better! And not save it for another road!
After we finish eating, Kyoko and Mana return to their seats. Koichi returns at just about the same time. Maybe now it's a good time to ask about Kyoko!
Yeah!
今日放課後時間あるか？
Or so I thought, but apparently there's something he wants to talk to me about first. Sure, what's up?
いや、ちょっと話をしたくてな。俺と朝比奈のことだ。気になってるんじゃないか？
Yeah, I noticed that you both seem to pay special attention to each other. Like, you try to avoid looking at each other. I wonder if there was some kind of issue between each two.
やっぱりな。
Really tell me about it?
ああ、ただちょっと長くなるからこの場で話すのはな。
Wait. Before you do anything, I want to see something. Did you seem to be having the same eyes? So I think I'll let the game reveal the stuff for me. Okay?
だから後で中庭に来てくれ。そこで説明する。用事があるから結構遅い時間になるかもしれないが。
That's fine. I don't have anything particular planned for this afternoon anyway. It must be a pretty complicated story if you can't tell it here. I should probably also make sure Mana and Kokoro go home without me. Oh boy. And I'm gonna save that revelation for another time. Subscribe, it's free, and see you on another episode in a couple of days.